Breaking news. Governor Aiyedatiwa has been declared the winner of the Ondo APC primary elections. But there's a twist to this. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now the leadership of the ruling APC has declared Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa as the winner of the party's governorship primary elections in Ondo State. The incumbent governor's victory was affirmed after he was said to have scored a total of 48,569 votes in the primaries. His closest challenger, Mayowa Akinfolari, pooled 15,343 votes, while Olusoya Oke came with third with 14,865 votes. Although a lot of people are saying that several incidents of violence had marred the elections, which led to the cancellation of election results in some polling units. In fact, some stakeholders who participated in the primary elections in Ondo State had also cried foul over how the election committee handled the electoral process. A lot of aggrieved members alleged that the committee, which was headed by Ondo, was biased in the assignment. So many people have been calling for the cancellation of the election over alleged irregularities because it was said that there was no election. In fact, there was no election anywhere. So how come in a community where no elections was conducted, now a result was declared? In fact, this is a complete rape of democracy. So people have been lamenting the absence of election materials, election officials at voting centers. Some people were unable to exercise their right to vote. And here we have a winner. There is a twist to this. So my country people, this is very, very interesting. I mean, there's a whole lot of things going on in Ondo State. And a lot of people are saying, see, these elections is not how, is not legit. In fact, it's a fraud because it's more like a selection than an election. But then, my country people, we all know how things are being run in Nigeria. It's hard for an incumbent governor to lose an election. It's hard for an incumbent administration to lose an election. So, meanwhile, some members of the APC had stormed the state secretariat of the party in Akure with placards protesting, demanding for the cancellation of the election. Guys, I can see disaster here. So many people are protesting against this election. Now, some people are saying Lucky Aiyedatiwa won the election, while others are protesting, saying he did not win the election. In fact, this is like a broad daylight robbery. This is a disaster because there was no election conducted in Ondo State. In fact, this was mere writing of results. They came and they wrote results across all the 203 wards in Ondo State. And in fact, it's as if they took the mandate of the people into their own hands. And at the end of the day, on Saturday, the people of Ondo State, they saw results flying everywhere that one particular candidate won the election. Meanwhile, there was no election that was conducted. No election was ever conducted in Ondo State. So guys, this is very, very, serious. And I must say there is fire on the mountain in Ondo State as people have been calling for the cancellation of the result because of this, controversy that surrounds the election. But let's not forget how Lucky Aiyedatiwa came into power. When the former governor of Ondo State, when he died, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, being the deputy governor, was asked to step into power, to fill the shoes of the former governor of Ondo State. But before then, Lucky Aiyedatiwa and the former governor of Ondo State, they were having issues and clashes before the late governor, passed on. God bless his soul. And now we have Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who would complete the tenure of the previous governor of Ondo State. But there are a lot of crises emerging as Lucky Aiyedatiwa is having problems with, his own people, as they have said that there were no elections conducted anywhere in the state. So protesters are hitting the streets, demanding for the cancellation of the results. Meanwhile, the APC have already declared the Lucky Aiyedatiwa as the winner of the election. The result was announced by the primary election committee headed by the Kogi State Governor, Mr. Usman Ododo. And this election was held on Saturday in Ondo State. And then it was said the governor pulled about a total of 48,460 votes, in all the 18 local government areas in the state. And the result was announced on Sunday night by Usman Ododo himself. So my country people, no fewer than 16 members of the party had contested for the ticket of the primaries in the Saturday's election. We have the likes of Chief Olusaye. Okay, we have the likes of Professor Dayo, the likes of Dr. Jimo Ibrahim, and others who participated in this election. So guys, there is fire on the mountain, and we are yet to see how things play out in Ondo State. But then Nigerians have reacted. Other aspirants that were not happy with the outcome of the primary elections should go to court. Going to court go reach every politician. Now, this is an election or selection. There is no election on Saturday. APC are very usual. They only pick the highest bidder. Let's wait and see. Okay, what do you expect before? He will rule Ondo for complete 8 years. Now the fight will start. What position of the Labour Party? There was no rigging this election on Saturday. The APC won fair and square. The next person said, I know this would eventually happen. Money speaks. This is a sad news for the people of Ondo State. But then, we are waiting for Kogi State on. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. But then, my country people, we all know that we are in Nigeria. Ondo State being ruled by the APC, it will be very difficult that Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa would have lost at the primary elections on Saturday. We all know that elections being conducted presently is more like a selection other than an election. So it would be rare that the governor, the incumbent governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, would have lost, at the party's primaries on Saturday. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.